Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a YouTube channel that is going to be dedicated to ways that I can try and communicate with you as part of Christchurch and the Christchurch community over the coming weeks and months in this very unusual and unsettling time as our nation and indeed our world get to grips with how to function properly and to thrive at a time of great difficulty. So I'm hoping over the coming weeks to be able to share communication with you, to share some prayer with you, some Bible passages, some words of encouragement, information about what's going on, and that way we can try and just remain in contact. So there will be information going out on our Facebook page, either on the general one, the public one, or on the members page. We'll be sending out information via the website, and as I say, I'm going to be using this YouTube channel to try to communicate with you. And I just thought I'd begin this morning with some words that I read in the book of Hebrews in the New Testament this morning that gave me some encouragement, because the writer to Hebrews tells us that Jesus has been through every single trial and difficulty that we've ever been through. So whilst we're being challenged now, Jesus never faced anything that was any less difficult than anything we're going through. In fact, the challenges he faced were so much harder. And the writer says in chapter 4, we do not have a high priest, that's Jesus, who is unable to sympathize with our weaknesses, but we have one who has been tempted in every way, just as we are, yet was without sin. Let us then approach the throne of grace with confidence, so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in our time of need. And it's very interesting because the Bible reading that we had on Monday in our morning prayers gave these very verses, and the same passage came up in my Bible reading this morning, and we truly are in a time of need. But it's good to know, it's wonderful to know that the Lord is able to help us, that we do receive mercy and find grace to help us in such challenging times. And it's an opportunity for us to reach out to those who are particularly vulnerable and in need at this time, vulnerable neighbours and friends and relatives who may be at more risk than we are. And we're also praying very much for those working on the front line, NHS, healthcare workers and teachers and everyone working in schools at the moment, and anyone else who is in a situation where they really are vulnerable. We think of people in different businesses that are being tremendously affected by the impact of the coronavirus at the moment. So let's use this time in the coming weeks to be creative, to pray, to read our Bibles, to communicate with each other in different ways. Give each other a ring or an email, and I'll be in touch very soon. God bless.